Welcome back to Travel Glows. My name is Kenny.
My name is Soraya, and in today's video we will tell you what you need to know before entering Argentina. So we prepared a video when we were back in Buenos Aires, but we have no clue what happened with that. So this is from our hometown.
Yes.
Let's get into it. In today's video we're going to talk about a really important subject.
Money.
Monies. Yes, because whatever you do in Argentina, one thing you're really not allowed to do is
Pay by
card. So cash is king. Don't withdraw money from the ATMs. Don't use your credit cards, and this is the reason why.
because Argentina is dealing for several years with inflation, and by the time that we were there, they were even dealing with hyperinflation. So the government has set an official exchange rate, but on the streets there's also a blue dollar rate, exchange rate. And please make sure to make use of that blue dollar exchange rate. That means, for example, when we arrived, we got from €1 we got 297 pesos, and by the time we left, we received for €1 339 pesos, which means there is an inflation of 40% just in those 4 weeks when we were there.
And this blue dollar rate is a rate on the black market. And first I was a bit skeptical and afraid to use, but everyone is using it, everyone knows about it, and we always checked with hotels or whatever, can we use the blue dollar rate or can we pay in cash? So don't worry about that one. Where can you use the blue dollar rate? Basically everywhere. At least we've done that. So think about your accommodation, hotels, hostels.
When you put your hand in my jacket, I'm thinking so irrational. You flew me international now.
Rental cars, transportation, tours or other activities.
If I told you I was ready right this minute, do you think that it would turn you on? I just feel like you need to know. If I told you I was ready right this minute, would you just run off and tell someone? I just feel like you need to know. I don't wanna feel like we're wasting.
Food.
Tell me, should I go and call up a taxi? We can make out for a play in the backseat. Please tell me now how that all sounds. You can sleep in while I make breakfast, watch cartoons and talk about exits. And if you're happy, stick around. I just feel like this is worth the risk. I never felt a fire like this. If I told you I was ready right this minute, do you think that it would turn you on? I just feel like you need to know. If I told you I was
Wine,
this minute, would you just run off and tell someone?
and even plane tickets. So basically everywhere we used cash, everywhere we pay
Everywhere.
everything in cash in Argentina. Make sure again that you pay in cash.
Cash is king. So if you like this video so far, don't forget to like and subscribe.
The channel that is here for you to share the tips, hidden gems, and just to make you glow just like we are doing when traveling. How can you convert to the blue dollar rate if you cannot withdraw money when you arrive in Argentina? That's what we normally would do, just withdraw at the first ATM machine. Well, firstly, there are two ways you can do it.
Well, the first one is you can change your dollars or the other cash you have around on the streets. There are lots of people. They are shouting "Cambio, cambio, cambio!" So they want to change your cash. We didn't make use of that method because, first of all, then you needed to carry a lot of cash around with you.
Yeah, because you cannot withdraw euros or dollars over there, but they accept USD dollars, US dollars, euros, Australian dollars.
Yeah, but they need to be very, very neat. Those notes.
Yes.
So yeah, that's kind of difficult. First and the second reason because we didn't use it was we didn't want to get scammed by those Cambio persons, because we didn't have the skills to distinct between if a banknote is real or fake. So we basically didn't want to get scammed.
Yeah, and there was another bonus that we found out when we were there. Actually, one of the last days.
Yeah.
On the streets at these so-called cambios, if it's an office or the men on the street, women, they exchange for a lower rate. So that's why we opt for the second option.
And the second option is set up a Western Union account. So you set up a Western Union account, and once that's done, you log in at Western Union. Then you choose to which country you wish to transfer the money to, so in this case Argentina. Then you choose the amount you wish to transfer. And then you check the option that you like to make cash withdrawal, and afterwards you choose the method of payment. And once the transfer is concluded, that will take up about a few minutes, you can go to the Western Union office and withdraw the cash. So we recommend that you go with the second option. So go to set up a Western Union account, because the first it's more reliable, and second you get more value for your money.
So what's the catch in using Western Union? There are a couple of them. The first one is we didn't plan queuing in our itinerary traveling to Argentina. Depending on the month, the day, the town or city that you are, it can be a long or shorter queue. We did a math, and in a total of 4 weeks that we traveled to Argentina, we spent in total 3 hours queuing. Not so bad if you realize that we saved thousands of euros during this trip.
Yeah.
So not too bad.
Totally worth it.
Then another one is don't transfer large amounts to Western Union, because we did it once and we were in Cordoba, the second biggest city in Buenos Aires. However, we went to the Western Union and they didn't have any cash. So how does it work? So the locals bring the money to the offices. If they don't bring anything, there's nothing to pick up. Yeah. So in Cordoba, we had to call a lot of Western Unions to see if they had the cash. It was just insane. Yeah. But we managed. But for the next part of the trip, we didn't transfer these big amounts anymore, and we just accepted that we needed to pay an additional fee to Western Union. Not too bad, like 3 or 4 euros every time. And then the last one is make sure if you go to remote areas to bring enough cash, because not all the places have offices. Not everything that's on the Western Union app is still operating. Yeah. We had a lot of closed offices, and at some places they just close in the weekend or from Saturday afternoon to the Sunday. So the last couple of days we couldn't do this little trick. We couldn't convert everything to the blue dollar rate. So at the end we had some dollars with us, we had some euros with us, We had some pesos, so I think the last 4 days we paid in like a kind of mix at our hostel. They were arranging everything, and it was kind of funny because we had 3 different amounts. It was confusing with the dollar rate and the blue dollar rate and the euros, and well, it was a little bit of a mess. So big tip, have enough cash with you. Just go to Buenos Aires, withdraw as much as possible, and you're done with it. Okay. And now that you know how the whole process works, what does it save you? So we have a couple of examples to show you how much you save if you would pay. Well, first we will show you how much you pay like the normal, the government rate, and according to the blue dollar rate. So thank you for watching. We hope this was very helpful. Leave your thoughts
and comments here below. I will see you next time. Bye bye.